So if the weather's going to cooperate today, we're finally going to get to go to our first local cruise in. It's their kickoff of the season tonight if the rain holds off. I just thought I'd give y'all a little behind the scenes look at what it takes to pull off one of these videos that I put together. Multiple mounting options, camera cages, lighting equipment, battery banks, gimbals, 360 cameras, extra batteries for those, drone for the aerial shots, external microphones, DSLR cameras, multiple phones. It's a lot of work that goes into putting one of these things together. You might not think so just by watching it, but go out there and try to put you a video together that's decent quality. You'll realize pretty quick that doing it by yourself with no cameraman, you got to get pretty creative. So before the cruising day kicks off, I got to get all this gear charged up, make sure I got plenty of batteries, make sure my lenses are clean. Might need to change the props on that drone. I've been a prop last time I had it out. Charge up the microphones, and then we can focus on getting the car ready. The rain finally moved out, so we can get this thing out and clean it up. Got the car cleaned up a little bit, windows clean, tires shined, wiped it down with some WD-40. Got my 360 mount on the back glass. We're gonna try to give y'all a different view. And now we need to load up all this camera gear. Like what I take with me when I'm going to do a shoot or a car show, cruise-in type event. We got camera bags, jump box, drone, emergency breakdown bag. Of course, you got to have a cooler full of drinks, chairs, more camera gear, printer bag over here in this corner. Just basic stuff, y'all. You don't want to be left without that breakdown bag or a jump pack. Yes, a jump pack is definitely going to come in handy. And of course, some cold drinks. Tonight is 50s night at our cruise in, so me and the old lady's going to dress up kind of like greaser, rockabilly style. So that ought to be pretty fun. It's going to be hot, but we're going to try to power through it. It's going to be fun, so we're going to take y'all along for the ride. See y'all in a little bit.
And if you are into the contest and dressed up for the 50s night, make your way up here to the front of the Bassett Furniture Industries and get your picture taken. We'll also do the 50-50 drawing coming up here in just a few.
So yeah, y'all, we put about 200 some miles on the car this weekend. It performed excellent, no problems. Couldn't be happier with it. We had a fun weekend. Saturday night was 50 night at the local cruise in, and then we took a road trip about 45 minutes up the road to Mount Airy today. Checked out some cool cars, had a good lunch. Now we just got to unload this thing and put it up before the rain hits this week again. Well, like always, appreciate y'all for watching. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, and we'll see y'all in the next one.